Hello, my name is Adeja Pitts, and you're tuning into Mindful Momentum. And for today's topic, I'm going to talk about the Holy Trinity and angels and how I be ha 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 kiki and laughing it up with them. So I just be asking the Holy Trinity and angels questions, and I just tell them I love them and how am I see them again. I be like, wait, who do I know up there? And they be like, oh, you know so and so, but they don't. I don't really know names. They just be like, oh yeah, yeah, this warrior soul. Yeah, you know this angel. You talked to that angel before. Yeah, but Holy Spirit likes that I'm really curious. But I also asked Holy Spirit, I was like, would you say that the way I think is unique to most? And Holy Spirit gonna tell me, yeah. I was like, yeah. I'm a certified yapper. I like to introspect and think a lot. And I like to think of all the what ifs and what ifs and what ifs and what ifs of the what ifs. And so I have questions on questions on questions on questions, like simple questions, not like the why are we suffering? Like, I can look at the Bible and see why we suffering, but if I really had more questions about that, I would ask more questions about that. But I like to keep it lighthearted. Like, all I need to know is that I'm good and I'm safe in the hands of the Lord, and I pray for my brothers and sisters. So when I be talking to him, it just be a whole bunch of yappa, gibberish, random thoughts, everything, and then we laugh together. But I asked Holy Trinity, I asked for their favorite place, and God said Fiji, Jesus said Botswana, and Holy Spirit said Costa Rica. So if you wanted to know, now you know. Well, they might tell you something differently, but that's what they told me. And then I asked them, I said, if you was really to be eating food, what would you be eating? God gonna say he said, I eat an apple pie. I'm like, okay. Jesus, what about you? Jesus said turkey. But get this, I asked Holy Spirit, you know what Holy Spirit told me? Holy Spirit said I would be eating saltine crackers. I'm like, saltine crackers. Out of everything, that's what you would want to be eating. But hey, that's you. And what else? Yeah, I also asked them their favorite genre. I mean, this should be a no-brainer. God and Jesus said that they like documentaries, and Holy Spirit says that it likes court cases. I said, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. But yeah, I'll be asking them, be like, do you do y'all be thinking that I be overthinking? But I rebuked it. I prayed against that. I asked for God to just take that, and now my thoughts are calmer because I would be up at night sometimes. I just thinking. For what? Go to sleep. And I was like, oh, duh. Just ask God to make my my mind clearer. And now my mind is clearer. It's like, oh, duh. Yeah. What else? Yeah, but you know how you know things about yourself, and you know, like, you need to improve some of your some qualities about yourself, and just, yeah, I'd be like, oh, so do you think this and this? And they'd be like, yeah. Hey, it's one thing to be aware and to know the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, angels will tell you the truth. And they just be agreeing with me. I'd be like, oh, okay. And that's why I'm always building my personal relationship with them, so we can always keep it fun. It's not always about discipline and obedience. I think I be doing all right. I be like, y'all think I'm doing all right? They be like, yeah, we think you're doing all right. And don't let nobody else decide how all right you is doing with the Lord, because ask the Lord if you're doing all right in your faith, in your journey, in your heart posture. Why you asking man? Don't ask man. Man can give guidance. Another man, Holy Spirit might have told another man, like, they ain't really seeing this right now. And then that's when, and then even when man tell you that, you still take it back to God. Okay? So, yeah. I just like to talk with them and laugh it up, because I like to focus on the positivity and how we're healing and how we're remembering the Lord and believing in all the miracles the Lord can perform, and how he's going to call all of our names, and how we're mighty warriors for him, to give him glory and for him to give us the gift of eternity, because he wants us there, y'all. We're going to all be at that table in heaven, eating fruit, laughing it up, full of joy, full of peace, clarity. No more problem, no more issue. Yeah. Don't let anyone dispel your joy. So if someone's like, you think too positively, no, you don't. You need to attract like the good energy and the positivity. So things, the things that are God led are naturally aligning with you. Oh, there's also something else I wanted to tell y'all. So I asked the Lord straight up. I said, Lord, as I keep this sharpening the gifts you have given me, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see not damn thing. I don't want to see nothing. I like my human eyes, you know. I'll see everything when I get back to heaven. I don't want to see nothing right now, because I said, Lord, you know I would know no sleep. You know I would know no sleep. And so he's fulfilling that promise, because I asked him, I said, if I didn't ask you to not let me see anything, would I be seeing things right now? He said, yeah, you would be seeing things right now if you didn't ask me. I'm so glad I asked you. I said, I already knew. Because I be asking, like, y'all think I'm a scaredy cat? They be like, yeah, girl, you a scaredy cat. They be like, why you scared to see? I'm like, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see what I need to see for. I got these human eyes for a reason. Listen, at least I know, like, intuitively, there are angels around and there's demons roaming. But I ain't worried about them. They can't touch me. My God got me. They can't even get close. So I ain't worried about them. Okay? I ain't worried about them. Yeah, but I said, nah. And then I was talking with my cousin about it, and because father called my cousin a scaredy cat too. I was like, hey, listen. Hey, man, say, man. Shoot, would you want to see something? I don't want to see nothing. So I asked him to not see nothing. I'm not about that. I'm not. I'm a mighty warrior for the Lord. I'm not about that though. I said, if it's possible, Lord, can I not? You see, you have to see what's possible. Just ask to see. How will you know if you don't ask? You know? And he said, okay, I won't even do that to you. I said, if I was to have to see something one day, then I need Jesus Christ right there holding my hand the whole time. I told him that. I've told him that multiple times. But I do see, I see little flashes of light, like quick second. And I'm like, oh, hey, Angel, hey. So that's cute. I feel like they do that to tease. They're like letting me know they're there, but they're like well, you're not really seeing us because it's just a little flash of light. It's just letting you know that we up in here. I said, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for watching over me. I just don't want to see you. Okay? Okay? I know there are angels that standing out here and I can't see them, and they as tall as the sky. And then the angels with a lot of eyes. Be not afraid. So I just said, I don't want to see nobody. I know y'all there, but yeah, I don't want to see nobody for real. But in the past, I did look at, I would go on Google and search angels, like real angels, and look at them, and I'd be like, I see you, and I'm like, I'm still scared, but I know y'all the good guys. But yeah, they in my room, I just see little flashes of light every once in a while, especially when I'm praying, and I'll be like, they let me know they're there, and I'm like, oh, hey, and that's nice. But yeah, that's all. So just know that the Lord, Holy Spirit, Jesus, the angels, they have personalities. And if you can, as you're building your relationship with them, and you can communicate with them more, then y'all can talk about anything. But yeah, before we end, I have 3 Bible verses. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Psalm 29, verse 11. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. The truth of the Lord endures forever. Psalm 117, verse 2. Okay. Y'all stay grounded, stay hopeful, and as always, keep moving with mindful momentum. Have a lovely and blessed day!